Okay, guys, so just a little update on what's actually going on with VENATOR development. I figured I'd make these sort of devlogs as kind of what's going on, and I've got enough done right now to where I can actually show you guys what's going on and what's happened behind the scenes. Why has Smackstick been gone for so long? Well, so long, it's literally been a month. But you know, either way, why have I not given an update in a while? Well, truthfully, there's not been a whole lot of progress to show. A lot of the progress that's been made is actually, well, we went backwards. So to explain what happened, Smackstick had some serious issues that prevented the health and the stamina functions from working properly. So, for example, the stamina would regenerate more quickly on the server than it would for clients. Oh, sorry, the other way around, but, you know, either way, it's not good. So, and we'd also have issues with health not replicating properly, huge issues like that. So I had a lot to clean up anyway. I decided what I'd do is I'd just redo the whole project. So here we are. I have done the whole project, and this time I am not using anyone else's code basically anywhere in this project. All of it is done by hand from me. So the models are still placeholder and whatnot, but we have a new HUD system because I'm planning on using a class-based system, and you'll see that in a minute. Let's get away from here so you can see here there's more new spatial audio. We're using binaural audio now. I'll put some full patch notes in the Discord if you're interested, and by the way, if you're new to this project and you're interested and you want to see more, then head to the Discord, and I've got some FAQs and stuff in there. Anyway, basically, this is introducing a directional parry system, so you know wherever you look is going to be wherever you're parrying. So right now there's just 2 parry animations, but there are 4 directions: overhead, left, right, and stab, which is down. So yeah, those who are familiar with kind of Mortal Online 2 system, or even Shiv 2 to that extent, will be kind of familiar with these things. And you have the ability to either input these with your mouse, like I'm doing right now, or I'll also have an option to use your movement keys as well. So say you press A and you parry, it's always going to be a left side parry, and so on and so forth. Also, I'm going to add the ability to parry with your attack binds if that's what you want to do, because I know there's a few people that want to do that. I know I wanted to do that for a while when I played Mortal. This is kind of the testing map and stuff, so I can test. And we've got some dummy here, and I can kind of show you what the parries currently look like if I don't move out of the way of the dummy here. There we go. There's a parry. There's another parry. And yeah, just so on and so forth. This dummy just attacks from random directions, so you can kind of see I've added a reactive thing. The stabs don't seem to be working, so I'll get that sorted out. But the other angles are currently working right now. I imagine I've just forgotten to connect something somewhere, but the stabs will be fixed obviously by the time we do this. Some more kind of things that I've changed about the combat system is that you can feint every other thing like normal, but stabs cannot be feinted. I'm pressing Q right now. You can't feint stabs. And the reason is, I want stabs in this game to be much more of a kind of a... There's a new sprint animation. I want them to be much more of a tool that's used for reach, and really reach only. You shouldn't be stab feinting people over and over again just trying to get like them baited out, and it's way too difficult to make a like stab animation truly readable, or I just have to nerf it to the point where like there's no reason you would feint it. So I've taken out stab feints completely from the game for now. May add them back. It's very simple for me to add it back if it's wanted, but I don't imagine it's got really too much of a love. I've got some more weapons in the works, such as the bill hook and some more pole arms, so like Bardiche and so on and so forth. And I'm going to add some one-handed weapons, I believe, as well as some shorter two-handed weapons like the Messer and Longsword and things like that. There will be 3 classes in this game, so I've not decided completely on the names, but I've got in mind, I've got the Knight, which is kind of fairly tanky and has the the great sword and the two-handed weapons. We're going to have Frontliner, which is going to have those pole arms, which have the long reach, and will kind of sit a little bit further back. Or realistically, they'll be playing middle, as we know, in skirmish. I do intend to have a different game mode than just skirmish, but for playtesting, it will obviously just be skirmish for now. And then we'll have a sort of a man-at-arms style class, where they have the typical shield one-handers, but they'll have probably a little bit faster movement speed than everybody else, but they'll be pretty weak. And yeah, there's the 3 classes. I intend for this game to be mostly 3v3 at the moment, but of course, I've not even seen this combat system work yet, so we have no idea. Another neat thing is you may be thinking, well, if anyone here has played Mortal or any similar game, you may be realizing, well, the problem comes with 1vx in these sort of tiles. So how on earth are you supposed to say 2 people will attack you at exactly the same time from different angles? How are you supposed to parry both of them? Well, I've thought that through. For now, the way that you do that is you can perform a consecutive parry. So if you do a successful parry and then you parry again, you'll notice that second parry doesn't actually cost any stamina. It's a free stamina parry, and what you can see in the debug menu, which you can't see, is you can see no direction up there at the top left. So your second parry after you've performed one, the window is 800 milliseconds, by the way, so after you perform a successful parry for an 800 millisecond window, you can parry again, which costs 0 stamina, and the second parry doesn't have any direction, and it parries everything at the same time, so you don't have to worry about directional attacks on the second parry in 1vx, which I think is a good change and balances it away from kind of stamina-based 1vx and kind of just baiting misses and stuff like that. Hopefully that won't be as much of a meta in this, and I'm kind of trying to mitigate those strategies as much as possible, of course, but we'll see them crop up, I'm sure, in playtesting, and I definitely want to get some skirmish going on in playtesting rather than just duels, because we learn a lot more about the intricacies of the combat system and how well it's going to work. Either way, thank you very much for watching this devlog video. This is the first of the sort. I'm kind of just winging it, and some of the information in this video is probably going to be incorrect by the time you're watching it. And as it is right now, it's the 14th, which means that, well, today, I'm going to be hosting, along with Gobshite, the second Duckman LAN, well, the first qualifiers of the Duckman LAN that's coming this April. So if you want to get stuck in and you want to watch some Echo Arena, and that's what you're on my channel for, or even if you just want to check out some more of what I do and you're interested in VR esports or whatever, I'll leave a link in the description as to where you can watch the Duckman LAN qualifiers, and it'll also be live in Vertex Stadium, so you can watch in VR as well in a 3D stadium space. So yeah, for that, just check the link in the description down below. It's a brand new Twitch channel, so make sure you go and follow that. And yeah, you'll be notified when it goes live, which should be about 5:30 to 6 p.m. GMT. Again, thank you guys for watching the video, and yeah, feedback is definitely very accepted on this. I'm being very open with the development. I'm the only person on the project right now, so yeah, absolutely feel free to join the Discord and give me ideas. I commonly will ask for opinions on combat design ideas. Now, I won't always take in feedback, depending on how useful or whatever it is. I don't, how I think it's going to work, because it's my game after all. But I definitely try to take everything into consideration, because I want to make it a enjoyable playtesting experience for everyone. And if you want a key, then just DM me on Discord, and I'm sure I can get you one. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and that's like the 4th time I've said that, but I'm going for real now. Goodbye, guys.